Donald Trump has pledged to bring more water to drought-stricken California from Canada.
Millions of gallons of water pouring down from the north with the snow caps in Canada and all pouring down. And they have essentially a very large faucet.
He did sort of suggest water from British Columbia could just be diverted through Oregon and into the Golden State.
It's not for sale, won't be for sale ever.
But never say never. Never say never.
That will never, ever happen.
A new tension is rising, and this time, it's not about oil, steel, or tariffs. It's about something far more essential: water. Yes, you heard that right. The one resource every nation needs to survive is now at the center of a growing conflict between Washington and Ottawa. Recently, Donald Trump made a bold statement. He said the United States needs access to Canada's vast freshwater reserves. He warned that states like California, Arizona, and Nevada could soon run dry, and he believes the solution lies to the north in Canada. But when Trump demanded talks over water exports, the answer from Canada was short and sharp. Mark Carney, Canada's economic heavyweight, firmly said Canada's water is not for sale. And with that, the door was slammed shut. Let's look closer at why this matters so much. Canada holds nearly 20% of the world's freshwater supply, more than any other country except Russia. Its lakes, glaciers, and rivers are priceless natural treasures. Meanwhile, across the border, the United States is running into crisis. The Colorado River is shrinking. Lake Mead, once full, is hitting record lows. Farmers are struggling, and cities are desperate for new sources of clean water. That's why Trump's comments shook both countries. He called it a matter of fair partnership. But to Canada, it sounded more like a demand. And that's where Mark Carney stepped in. Known for his calm leadership at the Bank of England and Bank of Canada, Carney is not just an economist, he's a strategist. He believes that once a nation starts trading away its water, it risks losing control of its future. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right now and turn on the bell. Carney's refusal wasn't just political, it was environmental. He argued that exporting billions of liters of water south could damage ecosystems, drain natural lakes, and set a dangerous global precedent. Because if Canada starts selling its water, what's to stop other countries from doing the same? Water would no longer be a right, it would become a commodity. But Trump and his allies don't see it that way. They see opportunity, a chance to solve America's drought crisis through cross-border trade. Behind the scenes, U.S. lobbyists have already begun pushing for massive water pipelines infrastructure projects that could carry fresh water across entire states. To many Canadians, the idea feels like a threat.
We can't just be taking water and diverting it and sending it somewhere else. Besides that, every time that we're asked to do that, it's a sign that we're living outside of our means.
Because history has shown that once America opens the door to trade, it rarely closes it again. Meanwhile, Canada is investing billions into water conservation, renewable energy, and climate resilience to protect what it already has. For Carney, this is about legacy, leaving behind a country that values sustainability over short-term profit. But make no mistake, this issue isn't going away. As droughts intensify, the pressure will grow. And when one superpower starts running out of water, negotiations can quickly turn into demands. Carney's firm stance has sent a clear message to Washington. Canada will not be bullied into selling its lifeline. Because this isn't just about rivers and lakes, it's about sovereignty, independence, and survival. The US may have the world's largest military and economy, but in the war for natural resources, Canada holds the high ground. And as climate change accelerates, that power is becoming more valuable every single day. So, what happens next? Will future US leaders try to push for a deal? Or will Canada stand its ground no matter the pressure? One thing's for sure, this new chapter between America and Canada could redefine what trade really means. And as global resources grow scarce, this may just be the first battle in what experts call the coming water wars. If you want to stay ahead of these global turning points, make sure you're subscribed, because the next story might be even bigger than this one.